Hey everybody, Fancy Sloth Nick here, and this is part 14 of Fallout, A Tale of Two Wastelands. Anyway, this episode we are dealing with Old World Blues. That's right, we have a date with some science fiction theater at midnight. So I'll meet you there. And by there I mean at Gunrunners, because I wanted to see if there were some things I could buy. Oh, okay, this is some sad news. Apparently, as is actually technically lore-friendly, you can't use Gunrunner's Arsenal ammo in a non-Gunrunner's Arsenal fatman. So we're going to have to do a little trade. This is when my habit of keeping collectible items and never selling them comes into a bad thing. Some people will sell unique items if, they're not using them anymore. I can't do that. I'm just incapable of selling unique items. It kills me to do it, so I guess we're going to be 13,000 in the hole. But we do have a nice, not compliance regulator, new fatman. Oh, what pointer caps if you don't spend them, I guess. So anyway, we now have, oh wow, we bought too much ammo. Awesome, that's great. Anyway, we have Esther, which is, that's how I pronounce it. People pronounce it differently, whatever. It's a name, it doesn't matter. It has different pronunciations. But this, it gives you the extra benefit of getting more damage threshold. I think it's 10. And it can use all of the cool, unique ammunition from the Gunrunner's Arsenal. And it does like an extra 100 damage per shot. So, that's cool. I think we'll enjoy having this along for the journey in Old World Blues. I need to store all of these unique items I can't get rid of. How did you guys get back? Stop coming back. This is why I hate this house, because there's like 12 loading screens just to get to the dang thing. You have to fast travel all the way over to the gate, then you have to go through the gate, then you have to go through this door, then you have to talk to Victor to have him bring you up to your stupid penthouse. It's, ugh. Usually I'd use the one in Novak, but I think we skipped Novak getting here. Not even because it's better, it's actually worse, but I mean, just look at this thing. No windows, it's boring in the middle. This is supposed to be the best place in the freaking casino. And look at it, it's horrible. I hate it. Oh, right, and there's nowhere to store anything because I still have to buy all of it. All right, well, our basic kit now weighs a lot more than I'm happy with, but oh well, that's the price of bringing along a fat man. And it doesn't help that it takes another 3 dang load screens just to leave your house. Oh, wow, that was... I was recording that last bit, which was like 20 minutes of footage, in stupid 4 gigabytes modes. So I had to cut like 15 different audio segments, that weren't audio segments. I had to rip them off of the video to fix them. And by the way, I do fix the audio. That's part of the reason why it sounds different several different times in the episode, because I have to record in segments anytime I have a crash, because New Vegas still is kind of a buggy game. And while the first few episodes I got through without a crash, pretty much every episode past 5 has had like 3 crashes. So just keep that in mind. Oh, I forgot to get the Suave Gambler hat. Woo! I very much intend to get rid of Wild Wasteland. I want to get the YCS 180 or whatever, the unique gauze rifle. That's pretty much the best energy weapon in the game. The Alien Blaster is fun and all, but I can get one in the in the Capital Wasteland. So, and this is the one time where Wild Wasteland is fun and all, but sometimes you got to do things gameplay-wise. I like you guys. I want your plane, though. This is my plane. You can't have it. Stay away from my plane. The Adventures of Ranger Nick. Yeah! Here we see the Powder Ganger in his natural habitat. They're very similar to animals in that they don't actually pay attention to anything they're doing and act entirely off of instinct. Hello? That is their mating call, of course. If you are to find any of their excrement pictured right there, be careful because it's very explosive. A single bullet could set it off. The Adventures of Ranger Nick. Yeah! This here is the humble Radroach. They're mostly harmless, but you pre-war folks might recognize it as a very large cockroach. Unlike modern day cockroaches, these cockroaches will attack with a vicious bite if you antagonize them enough. Like the regular cockroach, it will jump on you to do so. Now, the thing I suggest is, as with most animals, a bullet to the head. The Adventures of Ranger Nick. Yeah! Now, out in the wasteland, you might encounter a prospector, They're pretty much like tribals, except that they speak English. Now, if you have any worryings about them speaking English, don't worry. Uh, they go down just as easy, even if they do talk normal people talk. And don't forget to not let anything go to waste to your kills. Now, normally we should have gone through Prim like a while ago, of course, because we were supposed to go, all the way around Vegas to get to, all around the Mojave to get to Vegas, but we didn't. So, should we go through? Is there even a reason to go through Prim right now? I know why we should go to Prim. Hi, Edie. Now, technically, yes, Edie's name is actually Eddie, which is stupid, but I only call the Lonesome Road one that. I call my regular Mojave Wasteland one Edie, because I think of it as a girl for some reason. Edie sounds more like a girl's name, and Eddie sounds like a boy's name. And I think of the Lonesome Road one as a boy, and this one is a girl. Yeah, The Adventures of Ranger Nick. Yeah! Hi there, kids. Ranger Nick here, and I have a new helper, Edie. Now, Edie here is equipped with a full sensor suite, so she'll help me in making sure that I capture everything that needs to be captured to give you a full experience of the wasteland. Isn't that right, Edie? Not very talkative, are you? Anyway, we're gonna continue on adventuring. Hey, this guy has a name now. Daniel Wyand. Aw, I wonder if Daniel tastes good. Yep, delicious. The Adventures of Ranger Nick. Yeah! Now this here is the humble bloatfly. If you can shoot them, they're easy prey. But they're quick moving and do very little damage to you, so they are very annoying. My suggestion, of course, is to do as I did and shoot them multiple times if necessary. We might actually miss the midnight showing at this point. Usually I have to wait to get to midnight, but we left so late that, we might miss the show. We'll have to wait till tomorrow. Oh no. I'm not going to have any ammo left for the perforator. Probably shouldn't even have brought it. Oh look, a gang. Just like I like my gangs, chopped up into tiny, flamey bits. Oh, hey guys, I got the Ranger hat to appear on the Chinese stealth suit. Now I am Cyberpunk Ranger Nick. Well, hi there, folks. I am Ranger Nick. No, I don't like it. He needs his folksy accent, otherwise he's not as, he's just not Ranger Nick without a folksy accent. The Adventures of Ranger Nick. Yeah! Here we see the fabled lottery winner, who, of course, has won the lottery. Now, generally, they are very happy folks and won't harm you in any way. But, well, that's just not going to do. Look at him, waving his arms around like that. He's probably a threat. And as with all threats, I suggest one thing and one thing only. And now I won the lottery. Ooh, look at this place. I like it. Nice and burny. I really like what the townsfolk have done here. Oh, and you have people up on makeshift cross. Oh, this is great. Look at this. And heads on spikes. Man, this is my kind of town. And the townspeople sure knew what they were doing. Oh, apparently these nice Legion folk did all this. Oh, man, these guys... You guys really know how to decorate the place. Aw, I knew it. I got here too late. Now I'm gonna have to wait for like a day. Aw, I killed a tiny little mole rat pup. Aw, I feel bad. Edie, I killed the poor pup. Look at it. Aw. Oh, and here we are. Old World Blues. Arguably the best of the, of the DLC in both games. It's so good. It's so good. I don't really have a second. This is just my first. This is my favorite DLC. And, look at that eye. Alright, let's just start this thing. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to say bye to our new friend Edie, who I think will go home unless we send her to the Lucky 38, which I don't want to. So, looks like you're going home, honor student. Oh, guys, are we level 15 or above? We should check to be sure. Yeah, I think we're fine. Aw, bye, Edie. Ooh, pretty light show. Uh-oh, this is bad. This is bad, okay? Oh, okay. I thought it was blind. Actually, I thought I'd like fallen out of the cell or something. I forgot that you kind of like phase into consciousness there. Find out where the hell you are. We know exactly where we are. We're in the Big Empty, this beautiful, gorgeous place. Look at it. It's fantastic. The Forbidden Zone over there with all its glowy things, the smokestacks, the factories of advancement, the stealth center and all the weird hexagonal concrete thingies. It's so pretty. It's so beautiful. It's so great. I'm so happy to be here. When you first spawn on, you are taken out of, all of your stuff, so remember that? Wait a second. Wait a second. For some reason, I feel like a patient gown really fits Ranger Nick. I think this is our new outfit. The Adventures of Ranger Nick. Yeah! Well, hi there, kids. Ranger Nick here, and it seems that I've been abducted by a satellite, or aliens, or possibly an alien satellite. I find myself in this weird scientific marvelly place. Like, look at this here force field. I can't move through it. That's weird. How do I even know it's called a force field? They must have messed with my mind. Get out of my mind, you weird aliens. And this is the sink. It's such a good player home. In fact, I think I'm going to move all my stuff from the Capital Wasteland 2 here. Yes. Now I look like some weird Nazi scientist mixed with a park ranger. I like it. All right, so we've cleared out everything in the sink. And now we can continue on to the think tank. Or can we? Oh, this door doesn't even open until you talk to the think tank. That's cool. And that's the pacification field, so I can't just kill all of these stupid scientist brains and just take over the place. And look at that, the think tank. This is just such a good-looking DLC. Look at it. Look at it. Now, do I want to do a sciencey approach to talking to these guys or a speechy approach? I think sciencey. Fully erect hand penises. You bastards lost my brain? You took out my spine? But I need that for spine things. Oh my god. How did it take me this long to figure out that was a reference to freaking Wizard of Oz? I am so bad at things. Obviously. If I only had a brain, if I only had a heart, and the guy who needed courage. God, I'm stupid. It's like they already extracted my brain. I don't want to help you, but I will, because...
Biological, tired, laziness.
Oh, level up!
This place is no more dangerous than a nuclear detonation site. Technology's no more lethal than an overcharged Tesla cannon.
All of those things sound dangerous.
What illogic is this? Keep your filthy penis-tipped feet out of our labs and secrets.
Never! Alright, and this is when you can use, some high weapon skills to ask for new things. Get it? Because Socrates was killed by a glass of hemlock. Oh, and I can ask for more ammo.
Plenty of rewinding already going on in your filmography tapes.
Whoa, guys, calm down.
I volunteer my chambers, so it might be stared at.
No, I'm good.
Radar slowly.
Might be more comforting for it to hang out with its spine and heart.
Okay, can you not call me an
Where the
it?
heart is, after all.
My teddy bears.
You have teddy bears?
It would be nice
Now
to
I have teddy bears.
Are there other chips?
Intelligence check. And I need some stuff for trading with the barter thingy.
Again, your logic is unassailable.
I've gotten like 6
Simplistic need.
skill checks in this entire conversation. It's awesome.
It's not going to help.
Oh, I like how you can keep going.
I'm not as intelligent as I am. I would feel as if perhaps I'm being tricked. Impossible.
Oh, I don't have 90 barter.
If those don't work, then you will have to sell it your nose or some of your penises.
I will keep all of my penises, thank you. Alright, so we've leveled up. Unfortunately, there's no point in getting barter up, because we needed to hit that 90 check when we needed to hit it, not now, but... Alright, so energy weapons and melee weapons for no reason, really. And Cyborg's not a bad perk to get. better in Fallout 3, but whatever, the New Vegas version is fine. It's worth going around and taking all of the stuff since you're right next to a player home. Before we go out into the crater, I think we can talk to all of these guys and get them on our side, because they're actually really interesting characters in a way. They're not as fleshed out as, say, Dead Money's characters, where you have to not just do all of the skill checks you see to do everything. You have to actually sort of understand them as a character, although understanding Christine, period, is helpful. But they are cool and lovable, stupid robots. Talk to Dr. Klein despite your lack of earmuffs. So you want to ask Dr. O about his name. That's the way you win him over. And you need a good speech skill and a good intelligence. And you need an even higher intelligence. You can tell him what the difference between 0 and O is. And what he gives you for that is basically he breaks things and he gives you the scrap from inside of them. So that's kind of useful. Oh, right, and you could ask him about more caps for the barter functionality of the thing. I forgot about that. Now the next is Dr. Dalla, the weird one who just said that. And basically you could talk to her and, yeah. Oh, you need a high perception for Dalla, so I'm going to pop some mentats before I talk to her again. Delicious, delicious mentats! Yum! We'll fight for dominance through inject bodily fluids. Ugh. Anyway, high perception is what you need for Dalla, and then she weirdly scans you. Sterilize the sonic emitter. Ugh, so weird. But it's helpful to have them on your side later on. Forget to steal everything. You can talk to Klein. He's not as useful as the other ones, so I'm going to skip him for now. And of course, 8 talks in term link code stuff, so you have to just sort of wing your way through the conversation until you pretend you understand him. You have to exhaust all of his conversation options, and then you'll get the choice to either do a sciencey one or a perception one. I think science will give me more experience. Oh, and you can still do another one to say that you can hack him. You can either be nice to him or mean to him. That's up to you. I kind of want to get back to neutral karma. I know I can hack him. My headcanon for my character is that he told him he's not going to hack him, but he'll do it anyway. Of course, and he points out some extra locations you can get new things for the sonic emitter, so he's pretty useful to talk to. And the last guy is Boris. I think you might actually have to do some of X8 missions to fully talk him through his thing, but we'll see. Yeah, I think we actually have to go to Higgs Village, which, funnily enough, is exactly where Dr. 8 has told me some codes for our sonic emitter are, so we have to go there if we want to actually finish Klein's little conversation thing. Mind me to stealing all your stuff. Man, these opposable thumbs sure are useful, Think Tank. Thanks for pointing it out. Yeah, I think this is Mobius's old room, because there's mentats all over the place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's a room for all of the Think Tank in here, so if you look through them all, they're mildly themed. This one is Boris's, because, you know, the animal cages and everything. His award for probably something stupid. They're all locked, by the way, so you actually do want to be at fairly high levels so that you have full science and lockpick before you head here, otherwise you'll miss a lot of things. Anyway, this is 8's because, you know, all the communication devices. No point in talking to Klein. I believe this is Klein's room. It's pretty plain, so it's hard to tell, but it does have a nice little doormat, and he is kind of full of himself, so maybe it is. This is Dalla's, because you can tell because of all the form stuff, because she likes examining people. Weirdo. Damn it. Teddy bears. I stole her teddy bears. They're mine. And this is, Boris? No, wait. Oh, Zero's. It's Dr. Zero's room, because it's full of broken stuff, because he's because he's useless. Hence why his name's Zero. Yeah, but it's nice. You can, like, look around the room, and you get even if you didn't, like, actually talk to them before then, you could kind of get a feel for their personality, because, you know, their room is the one that's closest to them. So, yeah. Then this is why it's good, the small touches. It reminds me of the other Fallouts, where, like, there's just small touches all over the place that really bring a world alive. And the fact that the rooms are all different and represent the character that lives in them, it's so good. I love it. And that there's no freaking radios that'll explode my head if I stay in an area too long. And here we are in the sink, finally. Let's just plug in all of that, and, well, I think we're actually done now. We're set up to do, pretty much all of the big empty. We really only get to one, or maybe, we only get to really one of the technologies if we started this episode. So I think I will start, pretty much start the big empty next episode with gathering all of the personality chips I can, because I like to have the sink nice and full of voices just to shut them down. So anyway, this has been Fancy Sloth Nick. This is part 14 of Fallout, A Tale of Two Wastelands. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe and, like the video. Comment. I love comments. They tell me what to do. That's why I know the list of DLC we're going to be doing in the future, so keep that in mind. Anyway, take this time to bid you adieu and remind you to stay fancy, sloths.